There's some red stains there. Is that blood?
I think it is.
Okay.
I have a little bit of blood on my hands.
And your hands too?
Yes.
The chilling details surrounding the death of Irina Garcia in October 2023 have emerged, revealing a disturbing sequence of events. Her 13-year-old son, Derek Rosa, now 14, stands accused of murder. Authorities allege that Rosa fatally stabbed his 39-year-old mother multiple times, reportedly over 40, with a kitchen knife while she was sleeping. Tragically, this occurred in the presence of Garcia's 2-week-old infant, who was found unharmed in a crib nearby. Law enforcement officials described Rosa's demeanor upon arrest as remarkably composed, despite the gravity of the accusations. The then 13-year-old allegedly provided investigators with specifics about the weapon used, including its size and color, during the interrogation. Further questioning revealed the grim circumstances of the alleged crime. When asked directly if his mother was sleeping, Rosa reportedly confirmed this. Footage from the interrogation also shows the teenager displaying blood on his hands and indicating the location of the stab wound on his mother's neck.
Let's get into what happened tonight. Were you, do you communicate with people over the phone? Were you talking? Tell me what happened tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Well, at around like 10, I went to bed.
Okay.
My mom did too.
Is that your regular time?
Like
9?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys explain to me about the apartment. You have your own room?
Yes.
And your mom?
Yes, she has her own room.
She has her own room. And your sister?
She stays in the same room as my mom.
Stays in the same room as your mom? And tonight, who was all there?
Me, my mom, and my sister.
Okay. So you went to sleep around 10?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what?
I woke up.
You killed her? Alright. What type of knife was it? Do you know?
It was just a big size kitchen knife.
That big?
Yeah.
What color was the handle?
Purple.
Purple?
Yes.
Okay. Your mom was sleeping?
Yeah, she was sleeping.
Okay. Explain to me. Well, we'll get into that a little later. What did you do after you killed her?
My stepdad he owns 2 guns. He has a Glock 19.
Okay.
And then, I don't know what to call it, another one.
Okay. What color are they?
The Glock 19 is black, and then the other one has a silver slide and then like a dark bluish handle.
Okay. So, what did you do with the guns?
He always has his Glock 19 with him at all times.
Mm-hmm.
And since he's a truck driver, he wasn't at home, he was far away.
Okay.
So I went into the closet.
Mm-hmm.
I found his book bag because he goes shooting at gun ranges.
Okay.
I grabbed the gun. I put the magazine in the gun.
Okay.
I pulled back the slide, but I didn't want to shoot myself.
Okay.
I intended to shoot myself before, but I couldn't.
Okay. And then what did you do?
I decided to call my friends to tell them what happened, and then I said goodbye to my friends.
You called them before you decided to try to shoot yourself, or afterwards?
After.
Okay. How many friends did you call?
Only one.
What's his name?
I don't know his real name. He's an online friend.
He's an online friend?
Yeah.
When you say online friend, what do you mean, from video games?
Yes, from video games. I know him real well.
Okay. How long have you known him?
Since like I was 10. 3 years.
3 years?
3
Have you ever met him?
No, I've seen the face.
You seen his face?
Yeah.
So how did you communicate with him?
My cell phone.
Through your cell phone, so you have his number?
Yes.
And you don't have him stored under a certain name, or you have him stored under a gamer tag?
I have him. I made up a name for him.
You made up a name for him?
Yeah.
What name did you make up for him?
Sweden.
Sweden?
Sweden. SWEEDEN.
Okay. How How often do you talk to Sweden?
Every weekend.
Every weekend?
Yeah.
Okay. So you called Sweden. And what did you tell Sweden?
Told them what I did.
What exactly did you tell Sweden when you say what I did? Did you tell them how? Or no? How you killed her or no? Okay. Did you send them any pictures?
Yes.
How many pictures did you send them?
I sent them 2 of my mom and 1 of me.
Okay. Did you... What did he tell you?
He said he couldn't believe it.
Okay. Does Sweden live down here in Florida?
He lived real far.
Real far?
Yeah. In America though.
In America?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you hung up the phone?
I said goodbye.
Okay. And then what did you do?
I was going to show myself, but I decided I didn't want to do that. And I called 911.
Okay. And what did you tell 911? Okay. And they kept you on the phone?
Yes. Until the cops came.
Until the cops came. Do you remember what else you told the 911 operator?
My address, my name, what I was wearing,
Okay.
and my age, and my date of birth.
Were you wearing the same clothes you're wearing now?
Yeah.
There's some red stains there. Is that blood?
I think it is.
Okay.
I have a little bit of blood on my hands.
And your hands too?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever make your way to your sister?
Killing her?
No.
Touching her?
Touching her?
No.
No?
I left her alone. She was sleeping and she didn't wake up, so I didn't touch her.
Okay. Alright. Let's get back to your mom. Okay, you said she was sleeping.
Yes.
Okay. Where exactly did you cut her? Okay. And you purposely went for the artery when you cut her? Okay. Was there a lot of blood after? Okay. Did you tell her anything before you stabbed her? Did you say anything? But she didn't wake up when you... She was asleep when you stabbed her.
What curse words did you say?
Okay. And then she woke up?
Yes.
Did you say anything else to her? Or did she say anything to you or no?
No, she just screaming.
She just screamed.
Yes.
Okay. Why did you stab your mom?
Can I go to the bathroom before I answer that?
Yes, of course.
So you were about to tell me the why. Why did you kill your mother? Do you know?
Do I have to say it now?
Yeah, get it off your chest. Absolutely.
Can I wait for a lawyer?
Okay, at this point you want a lawyer?
Maybe not.
We can't. No, listen. Just so you understand, okay? You have mentioned or asked us, should you wait for a lawyer? We're not here to advise you on whether to talk to a lawyer or not. That decision is yours, okay? But if you are requesting a lawyer at this point, we can't interview you any further. You understand? We have to stop the interview.
Okay.
Do you want us to stop the interview?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Then this interview will end right now.
It is 3:05 a.m.
Okay. Thank you.
In the aftermath of his October arrest, Rosa, who was an 8th grade student at the time, entered a not guilty plea in December 2023. He is currently being held without bond as he awaits trial for first-degree murder. having been charged as an adult. While a definitive trial date has yet to be set, the judge is reportedly aiming for proceedings to commence in June. As the legal process unfolds, Rosa will turn 15 in August, has maintained his innocence in court. Recent hearings have included discussions among legal counsel regarding the potential introduction of his mental health status as part of his defense strategy. The case continues to draw significant attention as the judicial system navigates the complexities of this tragic event. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on new content.
Welcome back to the Scream Files, where we dive deep into the most shocking true crime cases. Today's case is another police incident that's making headlines, this time in Summerville, South Carolina. A 13-year-old boy selling roses outside a Walmart ends up on the ground, handcuffed with an officer's knee pressed to his neck. What started as a simple act of entrepreneurship quickly escalated into a controversial arrest, one that's sparking outrage, legal action, and demands for justice. Let's break down exactly what happened. On April 1st, 2024, officers from the Summerville Police Department encountered a 13-year-old boy selling roses at the entrance of a local Walmart. According to the police department, when officers approached him, the teen allegedly began swearing, refused to identify himself, and did not cooperate. Things escalated quickly. Police say the juvenile punched a female officer in the face with a closed fist.
You have an ID on you?
Why?
What are you doing?
If you're getting ready to go to jail, is why.
How?
How? Because I'm going to put you in that car.
I do go to jail. So you're not out here selling these roses?
Yep, I am.
You're not out here selling roses?
I am.
You are? Do you have a business license?
I don't need that stuff.
You do need a business license to sell anything, or a peddler's license. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
And you'll go to jail for that.
Listen.
Don't play with me.
Do you have an ID on you?
Stop.
Stop.
Stop. Get a hand.
20.
Get a hand.
Out front of Walmart. Give me your hand. Now. Give me your hand. Stop. 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 Give me your hand. Now. Give me the hand.
Put a cuff on it.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Now. Get on. Ah! Fuck! Damn it. If you don't stop, I'm going to tase you. You understand? Put your hands behind your back. Put your other hand behind your back.
Give this right hand.
Out. Stop yelling, please, okay? Give me your hand.
It's me, Fred.
I can't reach it. You're going to have to loosen the opponent a little bit.
2497, you guys get 4.
One detained.
One to go. Roll. Over on your stomach. On your stomach.
Fuck.
Stay like that.
Stop. Dispatch, can I get one more unit, please?
Yes, ma'am, yeah, 4. You get punched? He's under arrest for that.
Dude, what is your problem? This is stupid. Just trying to talk to you.
730 work, how are you? Okay?
We're at the regular entrance entrance, not the grocery one. We're just inside the doors. 13? You punched me in the damn eye, man.
Hey, don't engage. I got it. Go outside.
Calm down.
Kathy, step outside. Johnny and I got this. Let's hold on.
I think we're probably gonna have to have EMS. They're inside the door just right there if you want to go see what they need.
David, get in the room and shut the door. Why are you hanging out?
Yeah. So he's out here doing the roses. We tried just talking to him, and he wanted to act like he didn't hear us, so we get out with him.
It's gonna be okay.
And he starts with like, hey, we need your ID. Because we know they're going to want him on trespass. He's only 13 apparently. It's right in the eye.
Witness to somebody punching.
Yes.
You guys right here with him?
I was gonna try and be nice, but you got your ID with you, man? Oh, look, come here.
You have an ID on you?
Why?
What are you doing?
Because you're getting ready to go to jail, is why.
How?
How? Because I'm gonna put you in that car.
I do not do go to jail, so you ain't about to touch me.
So you're not out here selling these?
You got your, what's your name? Who? What? No, what's your first and last name?
Fuck on my face for all that.
But shut up.
You curse again, you'll go to jail for that.
Right, get on my face. I ain't about to play with you.
Then don't play with me.
Oh, bro, you ain't about to do shit.
ID on you?
You step with bro, I don't give a fuck.
Stop!
What you doing?
Stop! Get a hand! Get a hand!
Out front of Walmart? Do y'all need 2 additional units?
You are.
4950. Any of your units can stay in service.
Let's get in the car first.
Hey, I was talking to 116.
And we're gonna get in the car, alright? Hold on.
Negative 10, we're okay.
You got in here, phone.
Okay, 105 and 122 stay in service, please.
Stop, man.
45, go.
Alright.
122, copy.
Turn around.
05,
Because you were under arrest.
Yo,
So
reason.
you're having search to incident to arrest. So you were
Not in
under
my
arrest.
pocket, book money.
That's fine. We have to. If you have money, we have to check it as well.
Sorry, 121, shot stop.
okay.
Stop.
Charlotte Miles on South Carolina Yankee Bravo Delta 271 YBD 271.
Okay.
Say silver
We have to.
Pontiac G5. Turns me outside one time.
All your money is going to go with the supervisor.
Don't call for your mom now.
All right. Now we're going to get in the car. All right.
Your mom can't help you, sorry.
All right. And since you kicked me, you're going to get another charge for that one too. All right. Put your feet up. Put your feet up, and you're going to get in the car. Put your feet in.
405.
Center station, 521.
Go.
Hey, those are double locked, right?
That's the feet.
The hands.
Charlotte 21. Final's going to be parking lot at Strawberry Collision.
Let me adjust them so they're not so tight.
Why you
gonna do this to a 13-year-old?
Maybe you're going to punch the cop in the face.
Because he's so there, he's squeezing my neck. His feet.
2177. Go ahead and start this way when you can.
All right, put your feet in.
77, how many 4?
Community members and activists were quick to speak out. I was full of anger, full of rage. It was excessive force. You can tell he was a kid, might be 120 pounds, small kid, and this grown man is applying pressure on the back of his neck. The family, represented by attorney Marvin Pendarvis, paints a very different picture. They describe the 13-year-old as a bright and motivated young person who is simply trying to learn business skills by selling roses. The attorney also claimed that the body cam footage released by police was heavily redacted and edited. In the family's official statement, they accused Officer Gee of being the initial aggressor, approaching the teen with hostility, issuing threats of incarceration, and conducting what they called an unnecessary interrogation. They allege the video leaves out a critical moment, the officer grabbing the boy by the neck and slamming his head into the ground, after he was handcuffed and no longer resisting. The Somerville Police Department says the 2 officers involved in the arrest have been cleared of wrongdoing. The boy was detained and released to his mother and faces charges of assaulting an officer. There was no further update on if the boy was found guilty in a court of law.
Around to the station, copy beginning mount.
Okay.
5157 5157.
5157, 1626.
Yeah, my mama coming.
Your mom's gonna pick you up from the police department
Oh, y'all got me in
L20,
handcuffs, right?
L16.
because you assaulted
Can you go
an
to
officer.
back, please?
She assaulted me first.
Records. Tactical. 20.
Y'all racist.
This case raises pressing questions. Where is the line between enforcing the law and using excessive force? And how do we protect minors, especially Black and brown youth, from potentially harmful encounters with law enforcement? If you found this video informative, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more true crime and justice-focused stories. And let us know in the comments, was this excessive force or a justified response? Until next time, stay aware and stay safe.
Welcome back to the Scream Files. In Shawn Park, after a basketball tournament, Louisville police officers tried to arrest Herbert E. Lee, age 30, because he had warrants out. Police say Lee ran, pulled a gun, didn't obey commands to drop it, and shot at them, hitting Officer Joshua Pickering's bulletproof vest. 5 officers, Richard Williams, Daniel Burnett, Joe Volker, Nicholas Hallcamp, and Joshua Pickering, were involved, and they shot Lee. Both Lee and Officer Pickering were expected to recover. At this point, Lee brandished a firearm and started shooting at officers, hitting one officer in his bulletproof vest. Officers then returned fire, shooting at Lee over 20 times.
Towards 41st.
221 Adam. I'm at Southwestern here, coming up to the baseball field.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Back up! Back up!
21 Adam. We're going to be in the main field off of Southwestern Parkway on the east side of the baseball field. He's laying down in the grass right now.
East side of the baseball field.
Watch the crossfire.
Watch crossfire.
Does he still have his weapon? He still has a gun!
Whoever's got that Taurus up there in the field, start rolling it up towards them and use it as cover. Stack your killers. We're going to move around to the north side and get behind you guys.
Alright. Back up! Back up!
221 bigger, I'll be out.
Back up!
221.
I don't care. Put your hands up! Hands up!
Family members trying to make the land.
Hands up!
Family members trying to make their way in.
Hands up!
There's going to be a cell phone in his hand. He has a cell phone in his hand.
Please.
Do we know where he's shot? 1100.
I got cover.
Hands!
Show me your hands. I'm on the phone with my brother. Alright. I got the gun.
Is there any
got the
officer
gun?
shot?
Be cars up here as you can. This park is about to get wild.
Where you shot?
Straight past 379. I got something in the vest.
Hey, give me some water.
5379 was shot in the vest.
Where you shot at? Leg. You gotta crank it. Here. Here.
I need all available units to start 4 Shawnee Park.
Put some water on my face. Well, all these niggas just shot him like 60 times a piece. They all into that clip. That's over for you.
We want rapid response.
Hey, bro. Niggas just tag him out, bro. Y'all some fuck niggas. Forget my crowd. Bro, what the fuck? Back up!
Who got hit in the vest?
I don't know. Someone did that.
I heard something.
Well, y'all just know we killed this man. Y'all ain't gonna fight him. You don't beat what he did.
Hey, I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy. Hey, give him a chance.
Get him all as good as we can. We got multiple divisions responding to you.
I don't know. Someone's hitting the vest. Somebody's hitting the vest.
Trey's on his way.
Nobody's hit. None of our guys are hit. Someone's hitting the vest. I don't know who. I don't know.
Trying to make confidence. Trey's on his way.
Hey, too good. Keep talking to anybody. Say anything. Come on now. Come on now. Hey. Y'all got a plastic bag.
Still be breathing.
Your water right now. Not right now. Don't give me no water. Yeah, but we don't want it.
Where is the ambulance?
Come on, too good. I believe in you. Hey, bro, just keep talking.
You think it's 15 minutes to get hurry in it.
Breathe, baby, breathe. Keep breathing, Al. Keep breathing, baby. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Keep breathing.
Come on, hey, we gotta start backing people up.
They're saying 15 minutes still.
Ain't nobody hit if you was shooting at y'all too fast.
Nobody's looking now.
Ain't nobody hit.
Okay, but you're not going to be here.
How ain't y'all hit? How ain't y'all hit? Getting y'all both in
Police plan to charge Lee with trying to kill an officer, having a stolen gun, and other crimes. Lee was already on probation and had warrants for missing court. LMPD released the officers' names and edited body camera footage, showing parts of the chase, Lee with a gun, police yelling commands, and officers giving Lee medical help. A witness, Bruce Sweeney, said he saw the chaos and heard people yelling, "Don't shoot," questioning why police fired multiple shots with kids nearby. LMPD is investigating the shooting themselves. If you want to see more of our videos, go check out our channel, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on new content. Stay safe.
You'll also see no physical evidence tying Raymond Childs III to those weapons. No.
So he was sitting like this, and then how did you do his legs so we can understand happened?
Like this.
And then what else did you do with his little legs?
And like this. And that's it.
You pushed him back?
Mm-hmm.
Did you didn't twist the leg up or anything? Or?
What do you mean, like?
No, I don't know. I'm asking like exactly what you did. Show me again what you did.
Like this.
Okay. Okay, so that's what happened in January. And when did you hear a snap or something?
Welcome back to the Scream Files, where we dive deep into the most shocking true crime cases. Today's case takes us to Jacksonville, Florida, where in 2011 the community was shaken by a crime so shocking it forced the justice system to confront an uncomfortable question. What do you do when the person accused of murder is just 12 years old? This is the story of Christian Fernandez, the youngest person in Jacksonville's history to be charged with first-degree murder. Christian Fernandez was born into a world of instability and trauma. His mother, Bianella Susana, was only 12 years old when she gave birth to him. His biological father had a long history of abuse, and Christian spent much of his early life bouncing between relatives, shelters, and the foster care system. He was exposed to violence from an early age. Records show that at just 2 years old, Christian was found wandering the streets alone and malnourished. By the time he was in elementary school, he was already displaying signs of serious emotional disturbance, likely linked to the chaos that defined his upbringing. Despite these red flags, there was little meaningful intervention. In 2012, Christian, his younger siblings, and his mother moved into a new home in Jacksonville, an attempt at a fresh start, but this home would soon become the scene of a horrific tragedy. On March 14, 2011, emergency services were called to a home on the south side of Jacksonville. 2-year-old David, Christian's younger half-brother, was unresponsive. At first, Christian's mother claimed David had an accident, falling off of a bunk bed. But the autopsy told a different story. The toddler had suffered blunt force trauma to his head. His skull was cracked, his brain was bleeding. The injuries were consistent with severe physical abuse, not a simple fall. When investigators questioned Christian, the truth began to emerge.
So you're 13 years old.
I'm 12. And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, 12. Okay, all right. So I want to explain these to you to where you can understand them, okay? I'm going to read it to you, and then I'm going to explain it to you what it means, and then you can let me know if you understand them or not, okay? So I'm just, I want to talk to you again, kind of a recap, which means I just want to go back over a couple of things that we had talked about before we'd come in here to talk. I asked you about little David. Is David or David? David, okay. And David is your little brother, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And you told me that you live with your mom, mm-hmm. and your 2 little brothers and your little sister, right? Mm-hmm. And David is the baby. Mm-hmm. He's 2, right? Do you know what it is?
No.
Okay. So you don't know when he turned 2?
I think he's 3 years old.
Okay. I think he's 2, but maybe he's going to be 3 pretty soon. So tonight you were home. Well, you told me, you said before, in January he got hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he had broken his leg, little David. And how did he break his leg in January?
By yoga.
Yoga? And what room were you guys in?
In our room.
Okay. You share a room with him?
No, he always goes to he's always sleeping with my mom.
Okay, so he sleeps with your mom.
Oh.
And you and your 5-year-old brother and your 4-year-old sister all share a room? Okay. So, y'all were in your room doing yoga? Were y'all watching a video or something, or?
No.
So what exactly happened that day in January?
That I put his legs in the back of his butt.
Okay, like how? Can you show me? I mean, you probably can't. Flexible, but how did you do his legs?
Like the Indians do.
Like the Indians do? So, like, did you put, like, the leg behind his neck, or how did you do it?
Like, in the floor, behind him.
Oh, so, like, kind of like a reverse Indian style? So, like, you put the legs behind him? I've never seen that. That's how the Indians do it? Were y'all watching that on TV or something?
No.
Where'd you see that at?
In a book.
And where?
In a book.
A book. Do you still have that book?
No.
Where did that book come from?
From when I was in Miami.
Oh, Miami. Okay. But who else was in the room when that happened?
Me and him.
Just y'all two? Where was your mom at?
I think she was taking my ride to school.
Okay. So what happened? So when you did that, was it on purpose or an accident? Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. I know he doesn't really look like your brother, but you can show me with the doll how he did that. You want to show me? So he was sitting like this, and then how did you do his legs so we can understand happened?
Like this.
Oh, and then what else did you do with his little legs?
And like this. And that's it.
You pushed him back? Did you didn't twist the leg up or anything? Or?
What do you mean, like?
No, I don't know. I'm asking like exactly what you did. Show me again what you did.
Like this.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's what happened in January. And when did you hear a snap or something?
Well, what do you mean, like a snap?
Yeah, when he broke his leg. Did you hear it snap?
And crack?
Did you hear it pop?
Well, sort of.
Yeah. And what happened then?
He started crying and then I stopped.
Oh. And so how long was it before your mom got home? Do you remember?
A couple minutes.
And what did you tell your mom about it? You tell her what happened?
Well, I don't remember the story that I made up before.
Huh?
I don't remember the story that I made up before.
That what?
What I told her before.
What do you mean?
I didn't tell her that I was doing yoga with him.
Oh, what did you tell him? What did you tell her?
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember what you told her is what you're saying. Oh, okay. So how long did he cry for? A long time? Oh, no, that probably hurt him really bad, huh? When did your mom take him to the doctor?
I think it was on the same day, but I'm not sure.
Okay. And did someone from Department of Children and Families come talk to you?
To my mom?
Yeah.
And us?
Yeah. And what did you tell them what happened?
That he fell off the monkey bars.
Is that what your mom told you? Okay. So your mom told you to tell him that? Why didn't you tell him to tell that? Why didn't you just tell him the truth? You know? She was scared you were going to get in trouble? Okay. So after that happened, you know, he got a cast and stuff, and he was doing better, full cast. And then tonight, you guys were in your room, just you and David? Was your other brother and sister in there? So all y'all?
No, I think it was just me and him together.
Just y'all two?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what happened tonight? Because I know originally you said that he fell off the bunk bed, but that wasn't true, correct? Okay, so that was a lie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So tell me what really happened tonight.
I put him to carry books.
You put him to carry books?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what kind of books?
Like the books that we have on our bookshelves.
Are they big books or little books? Or?
Like a bunch of skinny books.
Okay, so he was carrying them?
Mm-hmm.
Does he walk good with that one cast on?
I take pictures with one and normal works with the other.
Okay, so he had books in his arms?
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened?
And then they fell on him.
They fell on him as he was carrying?
As he was carrying them.
Where they fall on him at?
On his head and
How did they fall on his head if he was carrying them?
like this he was carrying them. Because he doesn't know how to carry away.
So then what else happened?
And then they fell on him and then he fell.
Okay. What else happened tonight? Because remember we said, so he had his arms up like this with the books?
Mm-hmm.
And then the books fell?
Mm-hmm.
And what did you see the book fall on?
On his face and part of his head.
Okay. Well, you know, this side of his head is really injured up with a lot of bruising and swelling.
Mm-hmm.
So, and his nose is really swollen up. So, it had something else happened that night tonight besides just books falling. So, tell me about what else happened at college.
After that happened, I wasn't with him anymore.
Okay, so he never fell off the bunk bed?
Mm-hmm.
No, okay. So, he never hit his head on the bed?
No.
Okay. So, did you do anything for him to make him hit his head?
What do you mean? Like, I pushed him?
Yeah. Did you push him tonight?
To the bed?
No. Did you do anything for his head to hit anything tonight?
Well, we were just carrying books, and then it fell on him.
Right. And what else happened?
And then I took all the books away from him, and then he was sleeping.
Well, he didn't get those head injuries just from books. So that's why we need to know the whole story, because that can't happen from just books. You know what I mean? That's not the truth, Christian, is it? It's okay. I just need to know the truth. So, you know, just like you told me the truth about January, and you're doing a good job. You know, I know it's hard to tell the truth because you know, I know you said earlier it's hard to tell the truth. But the truth is the right thing, right? Yeah? And that's what we need to do, huh? So just tell me a little bit more about what happened tonight, and then we'll be done. But I just need to know the exact truth of what happened. Okay? So, what exactly happened to David tonight? Did you do something to David?
We were just carrying books.
Okay. Well, there's something else that happened tonight, because earlier, you know, I know that you told all the officers and everybody that that he climbed up the ladder on the bunk bed and fell, but that wasn't the truth, was it? Okay. Just like probably carrying the books and it falling on his head, and then he went to sleep. It's probably not the truth, is it? Is it the truth, Christian?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's the truth, baby. Actually, I know it's not the truth. He's got really bad head injury. So, if you can tell me how he got that, it would be really helpful for him. And for us. And then the truth will be known, and you don't have to worry about hiding that inside anymore, because you already told us. So, what happened tonight? We'll just start over, because it's okay. I'm not angry with you or mad at you or anything like that. We just need to know the truth. So, you don't have to be scared. Door's open, and we're just sitting here, just me and you. So you don't have to be scared. There's nothing to be scared of. So what exactly happened tonight with David?
I put him to carry books.
What else?
What did I say?
Is that what your mom's gonna tell me? Is that what your mom's gonna tell me? That's not what your mom's gonna tell me, is it?
No.
Okay. So, I'm gonna ask you again, Christian, one more time. Because I wanna be able to tell everybody that you tell the truth about things. Okay? So, what happened with David tonight?
Doesn't happen.
That's not what happened. Just take a deep breath, okay? It's just time to be honest, and everything's gonna be okay. But you have to be honest with yourself, too. And you need to be honest for little Davy's sake. 'Cause David's not feeling too good right now. Okay? And he deserves for you to tell us the truth. Because then I'm going to go and I'm going to ask your mom too. But I don't think that's what your mom's going to tell me. And I don't think that's what your little brother and sister are going to tell me either. So, I'm going to give you the opportunity to tell me. Okay? So, let's just take a deep breath and tell me, when you and David were in the room together tonight, what happened? You can tell me. You can tell me. Okay? Come on. Did you push him down? So what happened to him? Did you slam him down?
What do you mean slam?
Like on the ground?
No.
Okay. Well, what happened to him?
Like slam.
Well, just tell me what happened to David. Tell me the truth. And that way you don't have to lie anymore. You don't have to make up stories. Okay? And if you tell the truth, well, then what else is there to tell, right? Okay. Am I mad at you about lying before? No. Okay. So just tell me exactly what happened, and we'll be done. Tell me what happened, sweetie. What are you scared of? You're scared to tell me. I know, I can see it. Did your mom do something to David?
No.
Okay. But you did? Okay. And see, you're getting there. It's okay. Just need you to tell me. Okay? So, what did you do to David tonight? started telling me the truth about one thing, right? And you told me that, you lied about him going off the bed. So you're starting to tell me the truth. And I appreciate that. Because it shows now that you're being honest. And that's a good thing. You want to show that you're being honest and that, do you feel bad about what happened tonight? Is that why it's hard for you to tell me?
Yes.
Okay. And I understand that. I can see why it's really hard for you to tell me. But if we do things that are wrong, Christian, and we feel bad about it, then we need to tell the truth about it. Okay? Okay. So tell me what happened tonight. What did you hit him with? Did you hit him with something on his head?
No.
So what happened? What happened to the side of his head?
I pushed him against a bookshelf.
Okay. Where's the bookshelf at in the room?
In front of my sister's bed.
In front of, does she have like a twin bed or a toddler bed?
A toddler bed.
Okay, so it has like the crib mattress on it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there's a bookshelf in front of her bed? And how did you push him in it? Like, what was he doing for you to push him?
Nothing.
Okay. Why'd you push him? Are you angry about something?
Yes.
What were you angry about?
No, my stepdad did it to me.
Oh, what your stepdad did to you? Is that what you said? Why were you angry about that tonight?
Because I was thinking about it.
Why'd you take it out on your little brother? Is there a reason why him?
No.
Is this because he was there?
Yes.
How many times did you push him into the shelf?
Twice.
You pushed him pretty hard. Well, what do you think? Did you push him pretty hard? Did you say anything to him when you pushed him? You can tell me. What'd you say to him? You say bad words to him?
Yeah.
What'd you say to him?
I didn't say anything to him.
So, is the bookshelf, is it on the ground or is it hanging on the wall?
It's on the ground.
How many shelves are in it?
3.
Okay. So, what shelf did he hit it? Where did he hit it on the bookshelf?
On the first one.
Oh, on the top or the bottom?
The first one. On the top, there's nothing.
Okay, on the first shelf. How did you want to, like, say this is the shelf. Can you show me with the doll how you pushed him into the shelf?
By his head.
So, show me with the doll how you...
Like, push it and...
Okay. So, you pushed him with your hand into the shelf. So, you pushed him into the shelf on the same side of his head?
I didn't know what side I hit him with.
Okay. Well, did he cry or did he just...
Yeah, he cried.
Did he pass out and go to sleep? That's what he did. Did he do that right away?
Right away that I hit him twice.
So right after you did it twice, he fell asleep? Is that all that happened tonight? So how did all the blood get everywhere in the room?
Because when I was dragging him to his bed.
So you dragged him to the bed?
I actually carried him.
Okay. To what bed?
To my brother's bed.
The bottom bunk? Okay. So you carried him to the bottom bunk, and where was he bleeding from?
From his nose.
Okay. Anywhere else?
Like his mouth.
His mouth was bleeding? Okay. How long was he like that before you told your mom?
I told my mom right away, but I didn't tell her what happened. I told her something else.
What did you tell her?
That he got hit with the ladder.
Okay. Did she believe you?
Yes.
Okay. And your little brother and sister weren't in the room when it happened?
No.
Why'd you got so angry at him because you were thinking about your stepdad? What else? Did anything else make you angry at him tonight?
I wasn't angry at him.
Just angry in general? What was your mom doing when this happened?
I don't know.
Was she home or no? Where was she at?
Taking my brother to school. I mean, I'm not sure where she was.
Okay, because this happened tonight, so it couldn't have been taking your brother to school. Because it's going to be late, right? But she wasn't home when it happened? Did she make you babysit your brothers and sisters a lot?
But not a lot.
Okay. So you stay at home with them a lot. I mean, not a lot, but you babysit them. Okay.
But when I'm babysitting, they always stay together.
The three of them? But where were the other two tonight when your mom was gone?
I think Louis was still with me and Yanni was with my mom. Like I was.
Okay, so where was your other brother at?
In the room.
Okay. So just you and David were in the room?
No, me and my sister.
Okay, so your other brother was with your mom. Okay, so your sister was in the living room and David was in the room with you. Okay. How long did you call your mom as soon as it happened, or did you just wait for her to come home?
As soon as it happened, I realized what I'd done.
So you realized he was hurt. So after you shoved his head into the shelf 2 times, he immediately just
he didn't move.
He didn't move. Okay, but he was breathing. He was breathing. And so you picked him up.
I carried him and I put him in the bed.
How'd you carry him? Did you carry him like this, or did you?
Yeah, like this.
Oh, you carried him over your shoulder. Okay. Where do you have the shirt? That's not the shirt you had on when you carried him. Where's the shirt at that you carried him?
I think I put it on dirty clothes.
Okay. What color was that shirt?
I think it was this shirt.
You'd probably have blood on your shirt though if that was that shirt, huh? Because he was bleeding out of his nose. And you carried him over your shoulder, right? So it wasn't that shirt, was it?
I'm not sure how I carried him, but I know I carried him by my shoulder or like in front of me.
Okay. So you just carried him right away to the bed? Is that what you did?
Like fast.
Okay. And then after you got him on the bed, what did you do?
I thought about what I did, and then I called my mom.
And what did you tell her?
That he got hit with the ladder climbing up.
Okay. And how long did it take her to get home?
A couple of minutes.
Okay. And then what did she do when she came home?
She cleaned him, and then she went to the hospital. I cleaned him and changed his clothes.
She cleaned him and changed his clothes?
Well, I think she changed his clothes because I let him see him after.
Was she crying? Okay. So you said that she got on the computer before she went to the hospital?
No, she was on the phone or on the computer.
Okay. Do you know what she was looking up?
No.
Okay.
Maybe like a hospital to go.
Oh, okay. So what time do you think you called her?
Like almost like 8 minutes after I put him on the bed.
Okay. What phone did you call her from?
From my phone.
Where's that phone at?
In our house.
What kind of phone is it?
It's Metro PCS.
Is it black?
No, it's blue.
It's blue? Okay.
Well, it is black, but I put a cover that's blue.
Oh, okay. And is it in your room? Okay. So it'll show the time that you called your mom? Oh, okay. Was your sister saying anything? Did she see your brother?
I don't think she saw him when I was there.
Okay. So, did your mom say anything different when?
But she did
So, is that all that happened tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nobody else touched him or hurt him?
No.
It was just you? Okay. Did anything happen to your sister tonight?
That was me nothing.
Did your mom suffer tonight?
I don't know if my mom slept there.
Okay.
But with me, nothing happened. So,
Okay.
well, she was with me, nothing.
Okay. Okay. How you feeling right now?
Pretty bad.
Do you have any questions for me right now?
No.
No. Okay. Do you feel better about telling me what happened?
No.
You don't feel better? Was that the truth, what you told me? This time? Yeah. Okay. What do you think your mom's gonna say? She's just gonna be upset for everybody, huh? She'll be upset for you too. Would you do anything different tonight if you could? Would you do anything different tonight if you could?
What do you mean, like different?
Like not get mad at him? Did you usually hurt your brother when you get mad? In the past?
No, because I'm usually alone. Because my brothers and sisters are always with my mom. Because they're always fun with me. So I'm usually alone.
Okay. Were you mad at him when you did the Indian
Well, I
thing?
wasn't mad at him. I didn't know I was going to break his phone because no Indians break their phone doing that.
So you weren't trying to hurt him?
No.
It was an accident?
But I didn't know his phone was going to break.
Yeah, I understand.
Because I was doing two.
You were doing
But
it
my
too?
phone didn't break.
Can you do that? Can you do that? That's what you were trying to do?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do it?
No.
Okay. You want any cracks or anything to snack on? Chips or anything? Right. I got some stuff out there. You want anything? Okay. Stand by for me for a minute, okay? You want to hang out here? You may take this with me? Yeah. Okay. You want to draw or anything while I'm gone? No? Okay. I know how boys like to draw. What do you draw when you like to draw? Spaceships or something? Is that what you boys do? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. If you need me, just call for me. Okay? I'll leave the door open for you, okay? Feel better using the bathroom? Feel better using the bathroom? Oh, I don't know why I brought this in here. I'm not really writing on it. So, I talked to the doctors, and they wanted me to ask you, you know, if anything else had happened tonight besides, I know you told me that you were thinking about your stepdad and you got angry, and you pushed little David into the bookshelf by his head 2 times. And then he passed out and he fell asleep right on the ground. Did anything else happen? Because they wanted me to ask you because of some other injuries that they had found on his body. They just needed to know what else happened so they could help him.
Besides his face?
Yeah.
No more?
Yeah.
Besides his face?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So they just wanted to know what else so they could help him.
Well, the only thing I hit him with was his face.
That's the only thing.
I didn't touch his stomach nor his legs.
Okay.
No, just I just pushed him twice.
Into the bookshelf. Okay. So, Why did you carry him to the bed again?
Because he was sleeping.
Okay. And okay. And you knew at that point. Did you know what you did was wrong?
Mm-hmm.
How did you? I mean,
I felt bad because then I realized what I actually done. Because I wasn't really thinking about what I was doing when I pushed him. I was just thinking about my stepdad.
okay. And then when you realized what you'd done, and you said you felt bad, what did you feel bad about? Because
About what I did and what was going to happen later
to him or to you?
to him. I wasn't worried about me.
You were at some point though, because that's when you lied, right?
Well, I was a little worried.
Okay. But and you knew. I mean, I guess the same thing back in January. I guess you knew what you did was wrong too, huh? Even though you probably didn't mean to, you knew it was wrong, right?
Well, I didn't think it was wrong because I didn't know it was. I didn't expect him to break a bone.
Okay. But your mom knew the truth, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I told her.
Okay. So did you so there's nothing else that you hit him with on the side of his head or his face?
No.
Okay. You never.
I hit his stomach while he hit it double shift too.
Okay. But you never picked up anything and threw it out?
No.
Okay. So, did you ever carry him up to the top bunk?
No.
Just that lower bunk?
But,
Okay. And what shirt did you say you were wearing earlier?
this.
You were wearing all night?
Mm-hmm. So you sleep during the day?
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, what now?
You sleep during the day?
Do I sleep during the day?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because I'm still awake?
But you work during the night?
Sometimes I do. Like tonight I do. Mm-hmm. But not every night. No.
So only sometimes you sleep in the morning?
Yeah, just sometimes. But most of the time, I sleep at night like you do. So. You sleep in the
People
morning?
that work in the night get paid more?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Yeah. Because you're risking your sleep.
That's right. We need our sleep, huh? You need your sleep? Yeah, we need our sleep. Tonight we're not getting too much sleep, huh? So we'll sleep in the morning, right? Or sleep to the morning. From the night to the morning. Okay. Anything else you wanted to tell me about tonight? Is that all I need to tell the doctors?
If he hasn't woken up?
He's still sleeping.
And the doctor say if he was gonna make it?
They said that they're hoping that he's gonna wake up.
And if he doesn't wake up, that means that he has to make he didn't make it.
Yeah, if he doesn't wake up, that means he doesn't make it. How do you feel about that? Crazy, huh?
Cause he was with his eyes open and closed at the same time, and it wasn't blinking or nothing.
Kind of like this?
So I wasn't yeah, like that.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sleeping either or awake.
He was just kind of out of it, huh?
Mm-hmm. So he was on another walk. Cause if he's sleeping, he would be closed, and if he was awake, then it would be open. It was both at the same time.
Yeah. That happens when people get injuries like that and they pass out. Well, I don't know if you'd say pass out, but they go unconscious. And their eyes will do that sometimes, where it just kind of looks like they're looking at you, but they're not really awake.
They're not.
Yeah. But I know what you're saying. They're not really, they don't look like they're asleep, but they don't look like they're awake.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you said, they look like
It's
they're in
both.
another place. So, that's pretty much kind of how he's still looking. But that's all.
He's been like that since that morning.
I saw
the
him.
morning.
I saw him in the hospital. Mm-hmm. So, I know what's going to happen.
So how can the doctors wake him up? He was gonna have to wake up on his own, or?
I don't know if they can wake him up, to be honest. I don't know if he's going to wake up. You know what I mean?
Yes, he's like too little for that.
Too little to not wake
And his
up.
heart is weak, so if his heart stopped working,
Why is his heart weak?
because he's small.
Because he's small.
And if his heart stops, then he stops.
Yeah, you're right. If his heart stops, he stops.
And he hasn't even.
He hasn't moved.
And he has never done that before.
He's never done that before.
No, before.
Is that why you knew it was bad?
Because he's never done it before. I've seen my cousin do it, but that's how he sleeps. Because he has had that a lot of times.
Has he?
Mm-hmm. So that's why he sleeps like that.
Your aunt's child?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He kind of sleeps like that.
Yeah.
But David has never done it, so I'm worried.
But he did it because you pushed him, right?
Maybe because he's struggling to breathe or something hit his heart.
His brain started swelling.
Like bigger or smaller?
Bigger.
Bigger. So it touches his brain?
Yes. I guess when his head hit the shell, it caused some swelling. So his head, when the brain swells, I'm not a doctor, so it's hard for me to tell you, you know?
It's not good. It's not really good.
It's not good. But you're old enough and smart enough to know that it didn't look good when you did it, correct? And it doesn't sound good from what you're asking me and what I'm telling you, right? Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you push him twice? Why'd you push him 2 times?
I don't know. I don't even know why I pushed him from the start.
Was he still standing up from the first push after you
Yeah,
pushed
he
him?
was. He stunned like up.
Did he cry?
Yeah,
First
he was
time.
crying.
And then you pushed him again.
Mm-hmm. And then he stopped crying.
Well, I think I'm gonna go and talk to your mom now. Okay? And I'm gonna have to tell her the truth, okay? Of what happened. But maybe I'll talk to her and then let's see if she wants to hear the truth from you. Okay? Or do you want me to tell her? You want to tell her? So she knows the truth from you? Okay. Well, let me go talk for a few minutes and I'll come back. Okay? You okay?
After the assault, David was left alone for hours without medical attention. Later, Christian's mother, Bianella, admitted she had waited over 8 hours before taking David to the hospital, even after realizing he was unconscious. Doctors confirmed that delay had cost the toddler his life. Christian Fernandez was arrested shortly after David's death. His mother was also charged in the death of her 2-year-old son. The community was stunned when prosecutors announced they would charge him as an adult with first-degree murder. At just 12 years old, Christian faced the possibility of life in prison. The decision sparked national outrage. Child psychologists, legal experts, and activists argued that Christian was a product of extreme neglect and trauma, someone who needed rehabilitation, not a life sentence. But prosecutors maintained that the nature of the crime was too severe to be handled in juvenile court. As the legal battle unfolded, more disturbing details came to light. His own history of abuse from family members, including abuse by a cousin, painted a picture of a child whose violent outbursts were the results of years of unaddressed trauma. After nearly 2 years of legal back and forth, including debates over Christian's competency to stand trial, a plea deal was finally reached in 2013. Christian Fernandez pled guilty to manslaughter and aggravated battery. In exchange, he avoided a life sentence and was sentenced to juvenile detention until his 19th birthday. He also agreed to receive counseling and therapy during his incarceration. His mother, Bianella Susano, was sentenced to 10 years in prison. She served 4 months in jail, and the rest of the sentence was suspended to probation. This resolution was met with mixed emotions. Some saw it as a compassionate response to a deeply troubled child. Others felt it didn't go far enough in holding him accountable. Christian was released in 2018 under strict supervision and probationary conditions. The case of Christian Fernandez forces us to ask difficult questions. What happens when a child commits an adult crime? Can a system designed for punishment truly help a child who has only known violence? And where do we draw the line between accountability and compassion? Christian's story is a tragedy on every level. A child lost his life, another lost his future, and a family shattered long before the crime ever occurred. If you found this story compelling, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. What are your thoughts on
Waukegan police arrested a suspect for domestic battery and violating a protection order. Officer Richard Tabis then injured the suspect by throwing him on the ground.
Vamos. Hey.
Oh, you fell, dude. Why'd you fall?
Okay.
Why'd you fall? Get up.
I'm gonna shoot you, motherfucker. Oh my God.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
What up? Yeah. Okay, I got you. Alright.
You still crying?
I'll tell you, stupid motherfucker.
What are you doing? You can have a seat in there.
I'm gonna sue you for you. I'm gonna sue you.
After reviewing the body cam footage, the department placed Tabis on leave, and the Lake County State Attorneys charged him with official misconduct and battery.
See what happens.
A Harris County deputy, Ellison Collins, was indicted for assaulting a civilian, 65-year-old Jerry Allen Vaco, outside an IHOP in 2018. Collins challenged Vaco to hit him, then struck him, knocking him down and handcuffing him. The incident, caught on another officer's body camera, led to a Class A misdemeanor charge for the officer.
If you want to do something, slap the shit out of me. Get it off your chest. Slap the shit out of me and get it off your chest.
He's talking to you, sir.
Slap the shit out of me and get it off your chest. No, I'm giving you permission to slap the shit out of me, get it off your chest, and see what happens. Don't fucking...
Damn.
Turn around. Turn fucking around. Get up. That was stupid.
If you want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on new content.
911, what is the location of your emergency?
4748 France Court, apartment 3.
4748, what's the street name?
France, F-R-A-N-T-Z.
And the apartment number?
3.
Is this a police or medical?
My boyfriend is dead.
Okay, send the line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
Fire rescue. What's the location, Mercy?
That's 32.
No, please don't leave.
4748 France Lane, apartment 3.
France Court.
France Court?
Yes.
Okay, is this near Mackenzie Drive?
I don't know where that is.
Okay, fine, okay.
It's Tealwood Park Apartments.
Okay, 4748 France, correct?
Correct.
All right, correct. Now tell me exactly what happened there.
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in his case and we were playing. And like kind of hide and seek kind of thing. So I fell asleep and I woke up and he was dead in the suitcase. So I don't know what happened.
Welcome back to the Scream Files, where we dive deep into the most shocking true crime cases. Today, we're diving into a disturbing and controversial case that shocked the country, the case of Sarah Boone, a Florida woman accused of killing her boyfriend in one of the most bizarre and haunting ways imaginable. This case involves domestic violence, deception, and a tragic end that played out in real time on a cell phone camera. Before we begin, please note this video is for educational and informational purposes only. We aim to shed light on real-life criminal cases and raise awareness about the signs and consequences of domestic abuse. Viewer discretion is advised, as some content may be upsetting. Sarah Boone was a 42-year-old woman living in Winter Park, Florida. She lived with her longtime boyfriend, Torres Jr. Their relationship, according to court documents and prior police reports, was turbulent, marked by frequent arguments and a documented history of domestic violence from both parties. Both Boone and Torres had prior arrests involving assaults on each other. This wasn't a case of one-sided abuse. It was a cycle of toxic behavior and escalating conflict. Despite this, they continued to live together. On February 25, 2020, Sarah Boone called 911 to report that her boyfriend was dead. When police arrived, she told them that she and Torres had been drinking wine that night and decided to play a game of hide and seek. According to Boone, Torres voluntarily climbed into a suitcase and she allegedly forgot he was in there and went to bed.
Hello there. You live here? Yes. Okay, I'll talk to you. You gotta get some information from the fire department.
The property manager. I don't know if I should go tell him really quick or just so he knows what's going on.
Where is he at?
He wants that way.
Oh, don't worry about that. We'll take care of that for you, okay?
I had a cigarette, but
I'll get it for you, okay? Wait 1 second, okay?
I really need something to drink.
Okay,
I got my Dr. Pepper on the counter.
Okay, we'll take care of you. Give me 1 second.
It's Vermont, too.
I got black Put the time. That you called it? You got the time you called it? Okay, perfect. You can't go back inside. What's going on? Who is he to you? Boyfriend?
Yes, for like 3.5 years.
What happened?
He and I, we drank last night. We had a.
Can you pass this to the around to the FD guys? Stop. They need to sign that for sure.
They're with me, so they're right.
Oh, they're not leaving. Okay.
I think I woke her up.
No. Each of them has to. So this might be a real thing. So each of them has to put their name.
Normally
in
we all I just put everybody.
Yeah, you call her.
What's going on?
So
I just got here, so fill me in.
No problem. Like, he and I were putting a puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Okay.
We've been doing art, trying to take the stuff off the wall to make new art put up there, like having a good time with one another. But we're drinking. We had a bottle of wine last night.
Okay.
So then it's like, we decided to play hide and seek, right?
Okay.
So he gets in the suitcase. Okay.
Who is this guy?
That's my ex-husband. My former husband.
How did he live here with you guys?
No. I called him over here. Okay. I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
So then he came over here.
Here, let's talk in private, okay?
I called you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I tried giving him CPR. The problem is I fell asleep.
When did you do CPR?
This morning, when I found it.
Before you called?
Yes!
It's 1 o'clock right now.
I tried. I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs, and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. And that's when I found him, and I took him out, and I tried doing CPR, and then I called him, and then I called you guys.
Did he get here before the fire department got here?
Who?
Your husband? Or
Yes.
your ex-husband?
Yes.
Okay. Where does he live at?
Right down the street.
Okay. So you were playing and who zipped him up in?
I did, but then I fell asleep.
Okay. You're okay. I wasn't here. I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
I fell asleep, so I don't know if he suffocated or like had an aneurysm or a heart attack or what.
What kind of medical conditions does he have?
None that I know of.
Nothing that you know of.
None
You
that I
didn't take
know
any
of.
medicine
No.
last night?
No.
No medicine.
All we had was a bottle of wine. Literally, just a bottle of wine.
Okay.
Doing puzzle artwork. Then we decided to play hide and seek.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that happened.
Okay.
So I don't know if he had a heart attack or what in there. Like, I don't know what happened.
So how long were you doing CPR on him prior to you calling 911? You tried that all morning?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I called him while I was
What
doing
time
CPR.
did you start? Probably, give me a rough ballpark. Here, let me fill this deputy in, okay?
Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am so caught mouth right now.
Ma'am, and you can't talk to him until we get done with
fine.
this, okay?
Just don't leave, okay, Brian?
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, I'm
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm getting booted.
I know.
Do me a favor. Stand over there by that car. Give me 1 second.
222 Charlie, go ahead.
Just give us a second, okay? We gotta-
Somebody else on that call operation.
It's on the counter.
I can't move anything from out of the house.
Thirsty, like, I'm
Here, I want you to sit down because I don't want you passing out. This is probably a lot for you to deal
I
with,
need
right?
Ma'am,
I don't.
water. Just water.
I can get you some water, okay? Just I want you not on your feet because I don't want you passing out on me.
Generator call.
I need water.
Okay, I'll get some for you.
222 Charlie, put you on it.
Hey, Sarah. Did you get enough water? No, if you want to stay seated, I don't want you getting lightheaded. So remember I said the detectives were going to come out and talk to you and go from there. You know what I'm saying? They're here. They're going to ask you a few questions and then go from there, okay? All right.
All right, sir. My name's Chelsea. My partner, Scott. To my understanding, you reside here?
Yes.
Okay. Is it just you,
And George.
Okay.
And I have a 9-year-old. It's 50-50 with Brian, my former husband.
Your former husband. Okay. But you reside here with George, and then your son lives with you, or lives there's 50-50?
Yeah.
Okay. So from what
Rodriguez
has told me, she explained last night that you guys were drinking a bottle of wine, and around midnight, you decided you guys.
12:30ish, yeah.
Okay. You guys decided to play hide and seek.
Well, we were playing hide and seek, and then
Was your son home at the time, or okay?
no, with my with Brian.
Okay.
Decided to play. We're just stupid like that. Like, sure, we were putting puzzles together, and we were doing artwork. You can see the puzzle that we finished in there, and then the artwork, and then decided to play hide and seek, just being stupid.
Okay.
So he decided to get in the suitcase. So I thought it would be funny to, and he was laughing about it too, to dip him up in there. I go upstairs and fell asleep. So this morning this afternoon when I actually got up out of the bed, I thought for sure he was downstairs on the laptop because he was being really quiet. But then I came downstairs and I'm like, where is he? Like, and then that's when I found him.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Okay. And then you weren't sure about if you woke up this morning.
It was afternoon. I mean, I was awake.
Or this afternoon.
But I just didn't want to come downstairs. So
Okay.
I just laid in the bed for a little while. And then I eventually came downstairs and was confused about where he was. And then I was like, oh my God, he's in the suitcase still. So I pulled him out and I stretched him out and I started to try to do CPR on him. I called you guys. Well, I called Brian.
Okay.
And then as soon as he got here, which is 30 seconds down the road, I called you guys.
Okay.
And the person on the phone had me do the concussions continually still and count with him until you guys showed up.
Okay. And so as a part of our investigation, we obviously have to go inside the house. We have to look at things. Are you okay with us going in the house and looking at things?
Yes.
Okay. And forensics, so we have to have our forensics crime scene investigators come out. Are you also okay with them coming inside, taking photographs and...
Whatever you need to do.
Okay.
Can I ask, is Brian, I'm sorry, George, was he diagnosed with any kind of medical history?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't take drugs. I mean, we'll have the occasional bottle of wine here and there, but I don't know, like...
That was going to be my next question. So you guys don't normally drink? You just drink once in a while, or...?
Well, I'm going to say, like, okay, I guess normal drinking is, like, we will have, like, a glass of wine or two, like, while we're cooking dinner. Sure. We'll here, and we'll play a board game with him, and little games in there. But, I mean, it's not, like...
A couple of beers a day?
Well, but I don't... Like, I don't understand, though, like, for the little bit that we had, like, not had anything to even do with it. Like, I don't know if he had a heart attack or a stroke or an aneurysm or what happened to him. I don't know.
And were you guys together all day yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. Here?
Yes.
Like, neither of you left the apartment yesterday?
I think he drove up to the convenience store to get cigarettes.
Okay.
But, I mean, you can walk there.
Does he have any history of consuming drugs? I know he doesn't now, because you said he doesn't, but...
I don't know.
As far as you've ever known him, you've never seen him...
No. I mean, he's from Philadelphia, and he grew up in Philadelphia, and then he went to Massachusetts, and then from Massachusetts he came down here. So I don't really know, like, a whole lot of, like, medical history or anything.
How long have you guys been together?
Almost 4 years, like 3.5 years.
You guys been living here the whole time?
Yes.
Okay. He's never been to the doctor or to the hospital during that time?
He and his brother got into a really bad argument at one point. He had to have facial reconstruction. But he has been in the hospital from that. And then I talked him into going to see, like, a regular physician so he could get just, like, a regular, like, checkup thing. Yeah. But there were no red flags.
How long ago was that?
The surgery or the doctor?
Both.
The surgery, I think, was at this point, what, 2 years maybe? 2.5 years. The checkup was probably a good 2 years too.
Okay.
And the suitcase is still in there?
Yep.
Is it normally stored down there? Or did you guys travel recently?
No, he was going to start putting some of the, what do you call it, donations in there. So that's why.
That's why it's out?
Yes.
Okay. You guys didn't recently travel somewhere or anything like that?
After you zipped them up, did you move the bag around and mess with them at all? Or you just zipped it up and walked away
and I
laughing?
both were laughing about it. But I went upstairs and I fell asleep.
Okay. But what position was he in when you put him, when he went in? Was he sitting on his rear end and his head up and he just kind of bent over?
Okay, so like this is the suitcase. Like this was his head and then his knees right here and his feet were down.
So he was laying on his side?
Yes. Yes.
You just closed the flap and zipped it around
Yes.
him? Okay.
I believe we were playing.
Understandably, okay.
So he said that I needed to tell you guys about his family. Like, who do I talk to about that?
We're gonna do that once we walk through and see. Yeah, we're gonna.
We're not going anywhere. We're gonna
I'm
be here
just
for a
telling you,
while.
like,
Yeah, this is gonna be a while.
I'm afraid for my life. I want you to know that. I am afraid
Why is that?
for my life. His family have never liked me. I'm the blue-eyed white devil, is what they call me. So they've never liked me. They've never taken me in. They've never accepted me. I'll put it that way.
Have you called any of them?
We talked to his daughters yesterday.
No, I mean, like, about this. Does
No.
anyone know? Okay.
That's
so
why
no one's gonna know until we will be making that notification. So
they're going
it's
to kill me.
Okay. Well,
Do they live local?
Yes, they're down the road. They're going to kill me. His kids are going to kill me in Philadelphia. They're going to kill me. This was not intentional.
Okay.
And they're not going to understand that. They're not going to accept it.
we're gonna do a thorough investigation, and we will
scared.
we will definitely make sure that
you don't feel scared when we leave
I'm-
here, okay?
And
When we
my
leave.
9-year-old.
Well, he's at school. He's with your husband.
I know. Well, is
ex-husband.
he-
Your husband said that, or your ex-husband said he made arrangements for your 9-year-old to be picked up.
Oh, okay, Mom. Probably. Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go inside if that's okay.
Yes, please. But can you guys just keep me posted
Of
so I
course.
know what's going on?
Yes, ma'am.
And don't.
All you have to do is get their attention if you have a question or you need to talk to us. He's standing right there. She'll be right here.
Yeah. Okay, but will you guys tell me, like, so you're telling me, like, you won't call whoever it is without telling me, right?
No.
I mean, I have all their phone
And we're
numbers if
not
you need
calling.
them.
We're not making phone calls. We're actually going to speak to them in person.
Yeah.
We
That'll
are.
be later
They're
on.
going to. Okay.
It'll
You'll
be
know
later.
prior to us making any
I'm
contact.
not going to be here.
Okay.
They're going to kill me.
Okay.
We'll address all of that, okay, before we leave. Okay?
This was.
Okay?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Just stay seated, okay, Sarah? I know you're panicking, okay? Just relax. We'll come and talk to you. We'll keep checking on you.
Hey.